And, you know, that's how it goes. 32 players, so we're going to have 5 rounds, cut to a top 8 standings. So if you do well, you don't drop any games, go 5-0, you're getting all the beans, getting all the championship points. Bro, I wish it was Edison, but it's going to be advanced format for tomorrow. But keep your eyes peeled because there is something in the works for Edison. I can't say anything about it, but Huntmaster Gaming definitely knows about it. But don't say anything. But we're not going to say anything yet. We got some cool things in the works. I can't leak, though. I can't leak yet. As much as I want to leak, I can't leak. But we got a lot of stuff coming up. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, brother. Miss you down here, man. Alrighty, and I hear Miguel screaming, Pokemon players, welcome to round number 1. Alright, so once he says start, I'm going to hit the timer to start it, and I'm going to go recenter Calvo's camera, because this guy moves around a lot, dude. Why does El Calvo look like Gustavo from Big Time Rush? I don't know, dude. Oh, they have 1 minute left in setup. Bro, why does Hunter look like he's wearing Kanye's fit when he's, like, not at a show or something? It's crazy. But yeah, chat. 5 rounds of Pokemon today. So I ran into an issue just now, too. I can't find any D6s. Somebody took all of our D6s, guys. And it's great, dude. Just missing the titanium grills. Yeah, literally. He just needs the titanium grills, and Hunter's actually just Kanye. Huntier. Hunt ye. But yeah, someone took all the D6s, dude, so I had to go find, like, Warhammer D6s, and those are what we're going to use for damage counters today. And then, the sun is not being my friend today, so I need to go fix that that lighting here in a second, too. But I literally just need them to start the timer, dude. That's it. Just start the timer. Just staring at these guys. Look at them. Look how happy they look. Very happy individuals. New guy, Connor, cutting the match slips in the back for us. Look at that cool user agreement, too, we have in the back. All right, and there is the fist bump. Let's get it, chat. Round numero uno of today's league challenge. We have, looks like Hunter won the coin flip here and is going first, playing Gardevoir EX. Gardevoir EX is a pretty popular deck in the current meta. Let me go ahead and get one of the main stars of the show on the screen for you guys there. EX, that's who. All right. Okay, cards. Bam. It's probably Zard versus LB. Dang, I was off. Yeah, Hunter was almost going to play LB, but somebody handed him Gardevoir instead because he was running late for the tournament. So he was like, I'll just play this, whatever, it's fine. So thank goodness for Brandon Salazar and having the extra deck. But to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure Miraidon is a pretty rough matchup for Gardevoir, if I'm not mistaken. So Hunter might get farmed here, but we will see. Looks like Calvo is opening. It was pretty good on his end. Opening the Mew, the Raikou, the Squawk, and the Mareep. Alrighty, so after a Fog Crystal to get out what looks like to be another route, we attach energy and we pass. So Gardevoir EX is the star of the show. They're having that Psychic Embrace ability as often as you like during your turn. You may attach a basic Psychic from your discard pile to one of your Psychic Pokemon, and if you attach energy in this way, you put 2 damage counters on them. But you can't do it to the point where it knocks out your Pokemon, though. So, a big strat with this deck is you'll put a guy up front, like Zacian, who attacks, or whose attack does more for each Psychic attached to it. You load him up with damage, load him up with energies, and you just blast whatever in front of you, and try to win the prize trade, basically. But there's also the one prizer Gardevoir, who's the main attacker, I would say. I'm pretty sure the rest of the community would say, too. Is this Gardevoir from Chilling Reign. That's Shining Arcana. You look at the top 2, and if any of them are basic energy, you can attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Or it's just a draw 2, and you put the 2 cards in your hand. So that's pretty nasty. And Brainwave does 60 plus 30 for each energy attached to the Pokemon. This Pokemon's HP is also divisible by 20, being 140. So you can load up a lot of damage on there and basically make Gardevoir just a giant nuke. knocking out a 2-3 prize Pokemon while they're only netting 1 off of it. And if they choose to boss's orders around it to knock out one of your 2 prizes or something like that, you still just have this juiced out 1 prize ready to smack something. How many players are in attendance? For the Masters Division, there is 32 players. And then we had 8 juniors and seniors, so they were actually able to get their own bracket today, which is pretty cool. The kids crowd is growing, guys, and that's for anybody that runs a store, you know that is where that's how the champs are made, man. That's how that's a forever customer right there. You get them in your store, they have a good time, and they live locally. The family loves it too. The family gets into the game. That's a long time customers right there. It's great. That's a solid turnout for Masters. Thank you. Yeah, we do pretty well over here at Versus. Luckily in Central Florida, we have access to there's so many card stores and so many great organizers in the area. We have one of the greats down here, Bobby Clark, who works over out of Cool Stuff in Maitland. So we kind of just share the communities, basically. I used to work at Cool Stuff a long time ago as well, so, you know, built the community up from there. Friends with a ton of these guys, too. So it's great. It's really great to see just all the friends in one spot playing a game they all really like. Alrighty, and 2 Lightnings already onto that Raikou. I didn't see how many we got off of that generator, but it looked like at least 1. If we got 2, then Calvo's going nuts right now. Alright, so there is the Squawked Seas getting a fresh hand. What did we net? Let's find out. So something crazy that you typically would want to see from like a turn 2 here of Miraidon is if they get out the Iron Hands, able to juice that guy up and knock out one of your 1 prizers, it just turns up the heat. And right there, Calvo taking first blood of the game, going down to 5 prize cards. Hunter, let's see how he picks it back up here. Fog Crystal to start us off. We're definitely going to be finding another Pokemon here with that, unless we have a bunch more in the hand. Let's find out. So another route's coming into play. Do another general search here, see what else we have prize, what we have access to, what we don't have access to. Loving the hat on Calvo right now too, bro. We're all straw hats. Hunter needed a V-star marker too, so I gave him this Rob Lucci. I think it works out. He's playing a psychic deck. Lucci's a purple card. I'm sure the fans love it. Alright, so we see Curlia evolving into the active there. Not Mirage Step, so not what we want to see, sadly. But Hunter valuing the draw 2 off of this. So let's see what we pull. We pull a Worker and what looks like Iono, I'm pretty sure, is the other card. Alright. So there is Iono. Gonna reset the hands. Iono, sorry chat, my bad. Alright. We see a useless card, Ultra Ball, and some Pokemon. There's another one of those Curlias. Not the Mirage Step one. Just looks like a refinement. We're seeing Ultra Ball coming down, discarding that useless card, and the Zacian. This deck list does play Super Rod, if I'm not mistaken, so we can just get it back if necessary. I mean, I feel like we're just setting up more routes here, right? Like, what else do we do? There isn't. He does have access to, I believe, Squawkabilly as well in the list, or Rad Ninja. Rad Ninja is also a really good pull here. Yep. Start drawing some cards, getting that energy into the discard pile, making it so we can power up our Gardevoirs later on. If one happens to make it out here, this isn't the best position for Hunter to be in right now. Calvo's board is pretty commanding. He even has the added damage from the Zapdos in play too. All right, yeah, you definitely don't like to see that at all. Rad Ninja coming into the active and just a pass from Hunter. Not looking the best here. Hunter, definitely no stranger situations like this. Also, yo, Igniter TCG, thanks for that follow. Welcome to the crew. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Alrighty, so we see a fleet-footed from Calvo immediately, too. You see that coin signifying the use of the ability there. Deep in the tank right now, though, deciding what we want to do here. I really think it's just continue the onslaught. Evolve this Mareep into a Flaffy for the insurance. If Hunter is playing a collapsed stadium, he can easily just dump this Squawkabilly here. Yeah, we're packed in here tonight, chat. Can't see it in this camera view. Okay, discarding. Oh, he evolved into it. Sorry. The way he places his cards threw me off. He's left-handed, I think. But big turnout here tonight for all of our games. You kind of can't see because it's not in frame, but like to the right from our perspective, chat, to the right of Calvo is all of our tables and chairs and stuff, and I don't think there's like almost any empty seats tonight. We have a big turnout for Modern, big turnout for Yu-Gi-Oh, and a big turnout for this Pokemon League Challenge. These players are hungry for those points, chat. Working their way to get that Honolulu invitation. All right, so ability from Flaffy here. Going to attach one to the Miraidon. Miraidon is now ready to go. Miraidon's been pretty much a big deck that a lot of people kind of gravitate to. It's the most easy. I think this is the easiest deck to pick up in the format. It's a meta deck too. It does really well. Hits hard, goes fast. What more could you ask for? Calvo going down to 4 prize cards here. Hunter still at 6. Not looking too good. So here's Artisan, going to search us out other Pokemon. Screamtail, that's a good pick. Definitely Screamtail, a big part of the Gardevoir deck, too, with that Roaring Scream. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So, you load up the Screamtail to 80, and you smack really hard with it. Yo! Raunchy Sloth coming in with the sub. The resub for 2 months. Where's the Pikachus and Mewtwo's at? Calvo is almost there. He is playing a Lightning deck. I believe Raichu is an attacker in this deck, but Mewtwo kind of hanging out in the back foot. The cool psychic Pokemon right now is Gardevoir and Gallade. That's what the meta is giving us. So yeah, a big 160 we can do to anything on the board with Screamtail once if we load it up and get it to that threshold. But unfortunately, we're not getting there. Using it just as a meat shield. Escape Rope gonna force it out. Fleet-footed to draw another card on Calvo's side, and we're just gonna see another smack here. Hunter not drawing what he needs in this game, unfortunately. No Gengars. Gengar, you'd find that in the Hisuian Zoroark deck. And I don't think our friend Victor is here today to play that deck, which is normally what he plays. But there could be somebody else out there rocking the list. We will see. But Hunter, definitely not rocking this right now, unfortunately. We see 2 energies coming out from Electric Generator. That's pretty good. Seeing 2 energies out of the top 5. Opting to change his decision there to the Zapdos. Hunter being a cool guy and letting him do it. But this is kind of just a slow burn right now. Where is my Arizona? There it is. All right, and looks like we're going to see a lost vacuum here, discarding, or sorry, basically exiling the Miraidon to get rid of the Artisan. Both of these players now having one card in their lost zones. All right, and another knock on Hunter's side. Loses his Screamtail, Super Rod, gonna put back in, I would imagine, the Ralts, the Screamtail, and a Gardevoir EX here. Level Ball to get the Ralts back out immediately. Another Level Ball to get out Jirachi. And then a nice little shuffle here. So it looks like the Jirachi could just be being pulled out of the deck for thinning. Yep, discarding it for refinement. Drawing two. Hopefully it's the biggest two of his life. Iono and Battle VIP Pass. What more could you ask for here? Hunter going to get a fresh 6. Calvo going to go down to 3. Mucho Mango Raspberry, Lemonade Arnold Palmer in that order. Bro, I be drinking the Fruit Punch one a lot. That one's real good, dude. Fruit Punch is amazing. The mango is amazing. We don't get the raspberry lemonade one down here, sadly. They don't come in the size of the bottles that we order. Sadly. That one's broken too. Drawing two off of that refinement here. Ooh, God, alright. Hunter, I'm so sorry, bro. This is the most beans hand I have ever seen from this deck. This is crazy, bro. We've seen him come back from worse, though. That's the cool part about playing a stage 2 deck. They all have one. They're all worth one prize until you fully evolve them, except for the Gardevoir right here. This is the Gardevoir I was talking about earlier, chat. The Shining Arcana. But might be too late. I'd like to see another Ralts hit the board. That'd be cool. Arcana. Let's see what we get. Wow, that's kind of crazy. 2 from Brainwave, or sorry, 2 from Arcana, and then the Reversal Energy 2. That makes 3. So 21. Yeah, we're in for 21 here, guys. That's crazy. Savage number indeed. Unreal. Hunter matching it, or not matching it, because Call was at 3. But crawling back from the depths. Mew in the active. Miraidon going to activate Tandem Unit, searching the deck for 2 basic lightnings. Up to 2, putting him into play. He only has room for 1, though. So, let's see who our star will be. Iron Hands. All right, Iron Hands is a big one. Give him the hands, boys. Ampy very much does, in fact, hit for 120. Gardevoir has 140 HP, though, so this wouldn't knock it out. And that is what... that's what Calvo would want here, right? He wants to knock out this Gardevoir, put him down to 1 prize. But there's also no gusting here either. He did just use Peony for his supporter for turn. Discarding the hand to search for 2... I think it's 2 item cards. Give me 1 sec. Had to sneeze there, boys. My apologies. Yeah, no way to randomly put 2... Yo, Timmy walking in, looking like a referee right now? What is this guy wearing? Alright, so Peony's going to get... Peony is grabbing Peony and Electric Generator. Alright. So we're going to Peony again on the next turn here. Or, sorry, we're going to restart, probably, with the Mew after this Electric Generator. So let's rip the top 5. How many energies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he hits 2, he is crazy. Oh my god! Yo, Hunter is sad about that, dude. Calvo has ripped double on each one. This guy is going nuts right now. Going absolutely sicko. So we got 3. We can arm press. There's the 4th. Oh, and Zapdos is in play too, and it makes you do more damage as well. That is crazy, dude. Yeah, good night, Hunter. Sorry, bud. Sometimes the beans aren't in your bowl, dude. Sometimes the beans are just not in your bowl. Yep, it has 140 HP. You saw it right. Free retreat. Oh, wait, hold on. Zapdos is... I think he's plus 10, bro. Hold on. Dude, why does there have to be so many freaking Zapdos cards printed? Has to be on page 3. It's plus 10. He did 120. Plus 30. Am I tripping? 120 plus 10 is 130. I'm gonna go check. All right, he just used arm press. That's what it was. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Went down to 2. Yep, 10 short, brud. Counter catcher, Mew. Another refinement, Curlia. My Twitch stats. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. We're gonna use the refinement here. Looking at an Ultra Ball option. We have so much energy in discard pile too. If this game could go a little bit different, guys, this would have been... This could have been really good for Hunter. But, game's still not over. Deck is very, very thin at this point. We've discarded a lot of our targets as well to swing with. But we do have a Gardevoir EX in play now. We do have Screamtail as well. We did put that Screamtail back in via Super Rod a little bit ago, a few turns back. Lots of energy, too. Let's see. That's more than 5. That's a lot. All right. Putting 1 on the Curlia to retreat, paying the cost. Putting Big Gardevoir in the active. Looks like we're going to load it up. 6, and then to take a knockout onto the Mew. Hunter realizing he's like, I just got to take 6 prizes to win. And this is kind of a, if you got it, you got it situation. So Gardevoir does have 310 HP. But it has taken 60 damage, so we have 250 left on it. 250 is a big number to hit, guys. Wow, Hunter might actually just steal this game. We'll see. I don't think anybody here can hit 250. He would have to have the craziest shenanigans with Raichu to make this work. So here's Peony. Gonna pitch his hand, the Lightning Energy and the Ultra Ball. Gardevoir does 190 with Miracle Force. That Curlia could become a Shining Arcana. Screamtail can hit something on the bench too to KO it. Oh, Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is probably what we're going to KO for game, I would imagine. Let me pull up Squawk. $160, yeah. Oh, switch escape rope. Bam. Yeah. There we go. So he escape rope switches into Ampy very much, and that just takes the game there. So, your winner for this game is El Calvo. Congratulations, dude. El Cabo taking it away with round number 1 as our